This is a scrapbook that I've made for my boys, and I felt like it was time that they would know about my childhood.
For Dabo Swinney's mother, Carol McIntosh, the book tells the story of how a game helped shape her life and form a bond with her son.
Oh, it's incredible because football is so intertwined into everything that has happened. And my mom would be the first to tell you that I didn't really know that in the beginning.
Born in Alabama in 1944, Carol was diagnosed with polio when she was 2 years old, a condition that would imprison her body and define her childhood.
As I began to grow, I developed severe scoliosis because the polio affected my upper body the most. I wore body casts from my head to both knees.
As I learned about her journey, there were many times I thought about that, whether I was at a 3 a day, a 2 a day, or whatever. I'm like, man, my mom's laying in a hospital. She taught me toughness.
This was my room right by the window. I was in a ward of 16 children.
Carol's home became the Birmingham Crippled Children's Clinic and Hospital, an institution built and funded by a local charity group, a group formed through their love of football.
The Monday Morning Quarterback Club built the Crippled Children's Hospital. During my stay there, I met a lot of football teams were in and out, coaches were in and out.
She didn't have the sibling relationship, and she was just kind of on her own. And so that became her family up there at this hospital.
After nearly a decade in the hospital, after casts and braces, surgery and treatment, Carol developed enough strength to reach an early dream.
I was finally able to go to a public school, and I became a majorette.
She's on the front page as a senior in high school in a majorette outfit. It was an article called Cinderella Story.
And at that time, I really thought I was Cinderella. I performed at all the football games. To me, it was a dream come true.
2 decades later, the game would give Carol shelter again. In the midst of divorce and eviction, with nowhere else to go, she moved in with her son, then a walk-on wide receiver at Alabama.
She lived with me in apartment 81. We shared the same bed, and she'd get up every morning about 5, and she'd drive to Birmingham to go to work.
It was some of the happiest days of my life. We had a home, and we knew that someday it would be better. And Dabo would always tell me, Mom, don't worry, you will have a home again. And I do.
For all the great wins,
tonight, hey, it was BYOG, bring your own guts.
The titles,
and the Tigers are not going to be dethroned tonight.
the championships.
The Tigers reclaim their crown.
Perhaps what means the most to a mother is something her son's team does off the field.
There you go.
My son is now taking a football team to a children's hospital to visit children that are confined there. It was just overwhelming.
A book, a bond, and a story shaped by a game.
It healed lots of wounds through this game of football.
Football, it's changed our lives. It has literally changed our lives.
What's up? Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. Don't forget to download the ESPN app, and if you want more premium content, which you do, make sure that you subscribe to ESPN+. See you soon.